Okay, here's just a few tips for the Scarlet Keep Nightfall. If you're going to be running it solo, if you're feeling a little underpowered, and or if you're just with a team and just want to make life a little bit easier for yourself. So, first one is this first room you get to. Two snipers will spawn in. They're going to spawn in about here and here, but not until you push forward. So just something to keep in mind. If it looks clear, but then you push forward and then all of a sudden you get sniped, that's why. It's because they spawn in after you move forward, like there. You just seen them spawn in right there. So not a big deal either way, but just sometimes, especially if you haven't done this one in a while and if you forget about them. Yeah. All right, next one. For this next part here, as soon as you push forward on Master, anyways, two barriers are going to spawn in here and here. And just keep in mind, if you push farther to the left on this side, farther than where I go here, if you go too far, snipers are going to spawn on the walkway down there. So, which can be a pain because then they're going to be shooting you in the back while you're trying to take out the barrier. So that's not cool. So, but you can take out the barriers from up top here, and it's fine. Snipers aren't going to spawn in. Now, for this part, when you go up here, and for both sides this applies, but when the wizard spawns in, you're kind of lower. You don't have like the best line of sight from this section here. So what you can do is after they spawn in on this side, just turn around and you can jump up top on the roof of the thing that's behind you there, and you got a way better line of sight to the wizard, and then also you're a lot safer from the acolytes, like who are grenade spamming and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, easy. And then also, this roof is comes in handy for when you pick up the orb here. So you can pick up the orb, and then once you move forward, barrier champion's going to spawn under you. But if you get up on this roof, again, you got a nice safe place to take out the barrier champion from. So just make it easier. Easy. And, of course, same thing applies to the other side when you're there. So after you run in there and the two snipers do spawn in, take them out, and then you can jump up right here. Again, just easier place to take out the wizard and the acolytes from. So, and again, just like the other side, after you pick up the orb, you can jump back up on the roof just to get a better jump on the barrier that spawns in. So, yeah, exact same as the other side, just, you know, barriers in a little bit different place. That's it. And if you like this place a lot, you can come back here after the bridge is down and the unstoppable spawns in. And if you're really super casual, you can take out those guys from there too. Now, this part is, again, nothing fancy, but there's a couple little nuances which aren't normally a big deal, but when it gets to Grandmaster time, or if you're soloing on Master, might be good to know. So, for this part, obviously, you have the 3 plates here that you got to charge up. Now, this center one works a little bit differently than the other ones, kind of slower. So, in the other 2 far ones, as soon as you get close, the wizard spawns in. This one, it doesn't actually spawn in until you activate the plate. Once you activate the plate, then it spawns in. So go ahead and kill him right away is usually the best tactic, but you can always retreat and do everything from a distance. Here you just go back across that little bridge to the last section, and you can snipe everything from a distance. Now, the barrier will not spawn until you complete that first plate, but he spawns with a couple snipers and a bunch of thrall, and that's the difference from the other 2 plates. The other 2 plates, the barrier spawns like almost at the start of the activation, kind of halfway through the activation, but the only thing he brings with him is just a couple acolytes on the left and rights of him. So you can do something grenade, witherhoard, whatever, to take care of the acolytes, but then, yeah, just the barriers by himself. So the 2 far ones, a little bit easier. The center one, to get everything going a little bit harder, that's all. And again, with this one, just remember, if it gets a little dicey, just run away. You can do it all from a distance if you want. Now, the elevator can be kind of a pain, especially in Grandmaster, and kind of Master if you're by yourself. So something to keep in mind. One, you can do it the easy way. That's just you do an emote where you sit back or your head is hidden somehow. And yeah, this one, super easy. Little cheesy, but whatever, that's fine. And you're totally safe. See, none of the acolytes or snipers, none of them are gonna carry you there. If your face is hidden, mostly hidden. Now, if you don't have that emote, or you just don't feel like doing it, you can do it this way. So first ride up, go to the left-hand cover, and you're pretty safe from the openings. And you can tell where they're going to come from where the doors are missing. That's where the enemies are going to appear from. Now, they will get a couple shots on you, but you can easily kind of trade spots in the cover here to avoid any kind of damage at all, or any threat. So you can shoot him if you want to, but just especially Grandmaster when it gets a little tougher. So yeah. So first right up, it's the left-hand cover from the entrance to the elevator is the one you want to go to. Now, the second right up from the center door where you killed the wizard from, go to the right-hand cover. Okay, and then again, same thing. There'll be, you can tell again by the missing doors, but from the right-hand side here, you're safe from pretty much everybody. There's that one spot on the left here, you see where it's coming, but you can just wait till you go up a little bit higher and just switch sides on the cover here, just like that. Easy. Now, the last right up, what you want to do again from the center door, just go to the cover that's right in front of you. So from the center door on the last right up, the cover that's straight in front of you. And again, you're relatively safe. And just trading spots. So you go from the left side of the cover to the right side of the cover to the left side, so on, so on. And super safe. Anyways. Now, for the boss. Bungie took us casual players, they took our fun away. So you used to be able to run through this gate when it went up and cheese the boss from here. And not no more, they fixed it. So now it's now it just wipes you. So back to the old way. So the reminder on the old way is you're gonna be playing back here for all of it. Now when the ads spawn after the boss goes immune, and a little bit before, I'll talk about that in a second, you're not 100% safe here. You're a lot safer from the boss back here, but the ads, they're gonna swarm you. There's guys with swords, there's 2 wizards, there's unstoppables sometimes, and it can get a little dicey. So a reminder for those of us who forgot about this, because we were doing the good cheese before it got fixed, is behind this pile of bones on the left-hand side of the room here. So you're super safe here. Not 100% safe, but safe from the boss. So the boss's area of effect ability can't get you from here, and you can like pick away at the boss from here. But after the ads spawn in, that's when you want to start paying attention, because you can't just leave them alone. So as we see here, I'm just ignoring them. I got their ag already, so they know I'm here, but they will push up like the wizard, the snipers, all those guys. So you can't just relax 100% here. Still, it's not as dangerous as being outside there. So really, the only thing you have to pay attention to is this area I'm looking forward to, just on the right-hand side here, at the edge of the ledge. That's the only place they can come in. So as long as you're keeping that area safe and free of ads, you're good. You're good. Other than that, you can just spam grenades or whatever you got. Wither Horde's great for this too, especially this season. And yeah, so wizard, pay attention to the wizard the most. They're the most dangerous when you're in this spot, and watch out for snipers. Now, after second damage phase, the unstoppables spawn in. Again, I mean, take them out as fast as you can. They won't 100% get to you there, but if they just go a little bit more to the right, they'll laser beam you, and that's not good. So don't be sleeping. Anyways, that's all I'm saying. Still, pretty safe place. Not as safe as the old cheese, but they took it away from us. Anyways, that's it. So after that, just damage the boss. One thing to pay attention to here is when ads spawn in, if it's still damage phase but the ads have spawned in, you can retreat back to your pile of bones there if you just want to take out one group ads at a time. The alternative is you ignore them, keep damaging the boss till she goes immune, and then another wave of ads spawns in, and you just have to take care of 2 waves of ads at the same time instead of 1 at a time. Either way, not a huge deal. Might be more of a big deal in Grandmaster. Anyways, that's it. Hopefully this helps and gives you some reminders and a little help with the boss, that now that they took the main cheese away from us. There's still a mini cheese. Not really a cheese, it's just a hiding spot, really. That's not a cheese. Nah, not a cheese. But if you made it to the end of the video, I appreciate it. I appreciate it a bunch. So if you subscribe even, oh man, I appreciate that way more. Anyways, that's it.